What is going on, you beautiful people? The other day I posted a tweet asking for your Jurassic World Chaos Series Season 2 hot takes and thoughts about the season overall and things like that. And today we're gonna read them, react to them. So let's get into your mumbo jumbo. Alrighty, first things first, we got Muzz back out here, and Muzzy is a very consistent man, submits W takes all the time. So I'm really excited to get into it. So from a marketing perspective, the DLN were a clever misdirect from the real antagonist this season. Yeah, I mentioned it in the interview with Paul McKell and Kirsten Kelly. You guys can go watch that on Jurassic Outpost. But yeah, I think I did what Paul said, that there were much needed comedic relief in this like really intense season. So yeah, and I thought it was really funny as well, and they really capitalized on the brain rot generation of the new Jurassic fan base, realistically. And look, this is no shot to the TikTok community of the Jurassic fan base, but like, do you guys watch the show? Because even still now I see comments of people saying, of asking questions of things that are already answered from previous stuff. So it's just like, do you guys watch your own show? Like, look, the TikTok community, I will never hold it as credible, because I saw people discussing theories in a TikTok thread in comments saying that Blue is Rexy's kid, and that's why Rexy didn't kill Blue at the end of Jurassic World. That is what TikTok came up with. So whoever did the DLN thing, they had their fingers on the pulse, and they did an amazing job. And yeah, like, there's a song about it. It's gone trending. It's capitalized on the brain rot. I love it. I'm incorporating it. And yeah, they did an amazing job. Some considered the middle of the season was uneventful, but I thought the scenes were important to convey Charlotte Lockwood's message at the end of Jurassic World Dominion. And this is a really W take. Again, like, I need to go back and because at the moment, like, Charlotte Lockwood's message at the end, like, it's there, but like, I probably need to rewatch it to grasp it fully and stuff like that. But I can kind of remember some of the bits she says, and I kind of really like this point, because, and I'll get into this later, because I know there's a few comments of people saying it's like a filler season. Oh, I didn't see this in this season, but I feel like people aren't looking at it. You know, they're not taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture. They're just going like, I want this, I want that. Yeah, but that's just me. And season 3 should be longer. Yeah, I think season 3 will be longer, judging by what, because Netflix, some of their shows on there, like Cobra Kai, for example, and a few other of their shows, like Cobra Kai is in its last season, and they split it into like 3 parts or something like that. And I think with Stranger Things, they're splitting the final season. I think I could be completely wrong, or if they've done that before, I think. But yeah, Netflix is kind of known, and they have a couple of shows that like do 2 parts to 1 season. So I wouldn't be surprised if season 3 is split into 2 parts. And now this one is from Jurassic World Biology, W creator. If you guys are into Jurassic World Evolution or anything like that and all those builds, be sure to go watch his channel. It was good. The baryonyx and red scene is was the most interesting bit about it. I feel like there was other interesting bits about it, but it's definitely one of the interesting bits. No pterodon scene was in a poster after all. Yeah, I think that's getting saved for season 3, because obviously they have to get off Africa to go to where Sayona and Brooklyn are going. So I think we'll see that in season 3 realistically. And now, wow, Swerve's here. Wowee. It was a filler season until the last 3 episodes. Yeah, so this is what I mean about like the whole filler comments and stuff like that. Like, look, I will say I was a bit surprised how fast they did, especially like with the momentum of the first 2 episodes, and then throwing Brooklyn's filler episode. I felt like that was a bit too quick, but then I kind of take that back now, because after watching the seasons, like, I've watched it about like 4 times, Chaos season 2. So I can get it, but like, I feel like people are just going onto it too much. Like, you have to look at it as like from an outside the box perspective and stuff like that. Realistically, Camp Cretaceous and Chaos Theory is filler content. It's filling the gaps between the Jurassic World movies and now the lead up to Dominion. The whole thing is filler. So if you're gonna complain that it's filler, then it's like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. It's come out that the numbers for season 2 are doing remarkably well. There's a couple of rumors of like that, how it's broken season 1 records and stuff like that. I don't know how true they are. That's why I'm saying they're rumors. Nonetheless, season 2 has done amazing. You know, there's new audiences like coming into it and stuff like that. So I understand that they have to kind of like I said again, the younger generation and stuff like that. Everyone's attention span is so short, so they kind of have to do these filler episodes and like give people the chance to kind of absorb the information and stuff like that. Because yes, we're dedicated Jurassic fans. We're always gonna look into things and we're gonna know everything about it and stuff like that. But the younger generation and everyone else, their attention span is so short. They're like freaking goldfish, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, they kind of have to market and, you know, bring in new audiences as well. So just kind of keep that in mind. And this one is from Maseo D Cat. While there were some aspects I did like, I really feel like this was a step down from season 1. Took a real concentrated effort to stay engaged throughout the season. And like yeah, I feel like I get like through the filler episodes, and I guess this is like another take, like as super Jurassic fans that we all are in this community, we know a lot and we know like the backstory, we know the lore and stuff like that. So I can kind of see that when you already know something, it's hard to stay engaged when you already know like stuff like that. I like it, you know what I mean? But yeah, I agree with like I respect everyone's opinion and stuff like that. I'm just trying to make everyone think differently, you know what I mean? Like you know, because I've seen a lot of people just hating on it a bit because people do say it's like filler, but the whole thing is like filler, as I said. This one's from Mr. Raptor. I was sad that we didn't see the things that we didn't see. Like I wanted to see more about the creepy raptor lady. I mean, I guess, but at the end of season 1, like the Atrociraptors were bloody injured, like really bad. Like containers were falling on them and stuff like that. They were in battles with an Allosaurus and a T-Rex. They need time to recover, and obviously the raptor lady needed time to regroup herself and the motive or whatever's going on or something like that. And plus, yeah, they're all the way in Africa. Like I don't think she knew that or anything like that, so it doesn't really make sense for her to be in it when they're across another world. And I wanted to see Bumpy's egg hatch. I mean, I guess, but we'll see that eventually. I think that's another thing of like the impatience and stuff like that. Just let it play out. Let the creators cook. It definitely dragged on for the first 5 or 6 episodes. Some cool stuff, but ultimately I like season 1 better. Yeah, and I feel like season 1 like it's very it's very 50-50 for me. Just because Siona, like, she's the villain, right? And she has a personality, she has dialogue, and that's something I can connect to. The raptor lady is amazing. Love that, but like I don't really know her whole deal, you know what I mean? Like she doesn't talk or anything like that, and that's really cool, and I like the creepy side. Personally, for me, when I like watch shows and animes and stuff like that, I like seeing the motive and like seeing all that play out and like seeing a villain be a villain, you know what I mean? But we should have gotten at least 1 episode of the campers on the boat before episode 1 or 2. The middle was filler. Wait, we should have got at least 1 episode of the campers on the boat before episode 1 of season 2. The middle was filler on a small boat for almost 3 episodes. Why haven't the Trike and their Patasaurus appeared yet? What is the show's beef with them? Yeah, I mean, I can't explain that part, but the small boat, I thought it was just in episode 1 and 2. Don't they end up with Xena in episode 2? So they weren't on that small boat for episode 1 and 3. Oh, for like 3 episodes. So yeah, I don't know what you watched. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the 2nd episode is when they meet Xena and stuff like that. And episode 3 is like all Brooklyn stuff. But I really enjoyed the 2nd season, but there is one thing I hated more than anything else, and that poor Baryonyx, forced to be born without eyes because stupid scientists wanted to play God and then got blown up in the lab. And yeah, okay, you know what, Cherry Blossom? Hashtag justice for Baryonyx. Yeah, that is actually really sad when you think about it. This thing got brought into the world without eyes because this scientist wanted to feel his ego of saying that he could, but he never stopped the thought to think if he should. Anyone get that reference? That is a good point. I like that. I like that. Now, over to the Instagram. Alrighty, first Instagram one. The design for the dinosaurs are good, but the colors are awful. For real? I love the color patterns of Lasucomimus and, you know, the Baryonyx, like the ghost kind of like feel. Like I felt like the dinosaur designs were good and the colors were like amazing. Like even the Majunga Bunga, really good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe they're too bright for you, but yeah, I personally really like them. I thought it was really cool seeing these dinosaurs in different color schemes, especially like in their environment that they're in and stuff like that. Next one. I think you have a role in it and you haven't told us. In season 2? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Who knows? The moment I liked Bumpy's egg being rescued by Ben and Kenji twice in season 2. Yeah, I can't complain about it. I think it's nice. You know, I think it's funny, even Kenji's rap I've seen being like go trending on TikTok and stuff. So I think it was really cool, like with the whole Bumpy's egg and stuff like that. And hopefully like the travel so far for the egg hasn't been going as smoothly as it looks. But you know, hopefully in season 3, the whole Bumpy's egg situation has a smooth turnout. The Go Ernest meme is still massive. I'm seeing new ones every day with millions of views. Go Ernest! Go Ernest! Yeah, no, can we get a Go Ernest spam chain in the comments, please? You know, subscribe if you want to join the DLN, by the way. But no, I think it's comedic relief. It's funny as it's brain rot. I love it. I love it when people spam it in the Discord or in my Twitch streams. Twitch.tv/njurassic. Will I see you there? I don't know. But no, I love the Ernest memes. Brooklyn making a deal with Santos should have been revealed in season 3. Why though? Like, you know, like what would have been season 2? You know what I mean? Like they're going to their Africa and stuff like that, because they went on the ship to try and find answers for Brooklyn and stuff like that. I think it was a good decision revealing in season 2, because in that way in season 3, if they didn't do the broker thing, then this season would have been just filler and there would have been no reason to do it. That way now season 3, you know you know everything, you know the deal. Like now it's just going to be complete action, and season 3 is going to be amazing. I feel like, especially with what we got with season 3 of Camp Cretaceous, I'm very excited for season 3 here.
That is one big pile of shit.
Alrighty, next one. I wish the Suchomimus, sorry, I say Suchomimus because, yeah, long story. If you know, you know. But I wish the Suchomimus wasn't killed off. It had good potential for season 3. Yeah, like, I understand it, and, you know, my heart goes out to Souls, yeah, seeing his beloved being done like that, but it was such an awesome scene, and everything with the Suchomimus was absolutely amazing. I mean, like, yeah, it's sad that it did get killed off, but it was in an amazing way. Okay, we need more of the Atrociraptor handler. I mean, this is, I guess, to the season 3 point. We'll be seeing much of the handler in season 3, I imagine. As I said before, the whole thing of like the ship and stuff like that. Like, how is the raptor lady supposed to know where the kids are, and how is she supposed to get the other 3 Atrociraptors onto a ship without other dinosaurs and other security guards noticing, or how is she going to get them on a plane? You know what I mean? They need to acknowledge Sammy's family issues more, and honestly, beautiful take. And I think I mentioned this in a podcast on Jurassic Outpost, in general podcast, be sure to sub, or maybe in a video, or maybe in a Twitch stream. Yeah, I feel like, especially like what she said in season 1, how like her family don't talk to her. As a Latino, grandparents and family members, they're not really comfortable with gay relationships and stuff like that. So L grandparents and L people that are like that, realistically, they definitely should touch on it. I definitely agree with that. And that is the last one. Wow. Well, thank you guys for submitting your your hot takes and thoughts for season 2. Let us know what you want in another video. I don't know what you guys want to do, and hopefully you guys didn't get too offended. I'm just trying to make you guys see in a different perspective, and I understand this generation is very impatient, and I feel like that's majority of like, this was filler, I want to see this, I want to see that. Let Scott Creamer and the rest of the team cook. They've done an amazing job with season 1. Season 2, like, honestly, if you're complaining about it, go back to watching season 4 and 5 of Camp Cretaceous. Come back to this, you'll appreciate it a lot more. Let them cook, and that's what I'll say. Much love, and I'll see you guys in the next one.